a Google Docs on and start putting bulletins on tips and tricks because
That's a
I have
good
a feeling.
idea because we keep
Well,
coming across like every time
me
there's
and
like
you
a new
will
thing.
go through a bunch of them by working on this.
There's
Like
all yeah,
thing.
there's always like a new tip and trick every time. Always learn something new. Okay, stream is running. So for the people watching after the stream, we're basically Panda is a much better builder than me, and we are working on a ship together, and I'm hoping to glean some knowledge from him, and maybe you guys will too. And we're going to start saving bullet points of tips and tricks that we find along the way. And maybe make a video of that. I'm going to go ahead and start a Google Doc, actually.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I already think of like 3.
Yeah. I think I'm actually going overboard on the beams, but we can always purge some of them later.
Yeah, it'll be strong, but yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking, so shift click with the move tool. There's one.
Yeah, that's definitely one. I think going over sections of angle plating would be kind of cool. I think that might be its own video.
Honestly, yeah.
And just understanding how the plates correspond with the names and everything.
I'm gonna add doing maneuver thrusters to fix the framing.
I feel like I should switch that beam, but I don't know if I want to because they do technically leave it open.
Alright,
I think I leave it. I hope that doesn't come bite me in the butt later.
List of tips and tricks.
There's also the one where you can use other beams to help snap things properly. If they're
true, yeah. Like when I was working on the what was it called, the warp core thing? I used little spacer beams to snap and then got rid of them after I bolted it down.
Yeah, that's something I do a lot in my building.
So
I really haven't run into a use of it quite yet, but it's definitely.
I've used it a couple times. It's good for big stuff. Like the really big stuff it's good for. How's that gonna connect? Maybe we delete this part and copy paste from over here.
You're not streaming again. I can't see what you're technically looking at anymore.
I wonder if that would mess YouTube up. I don't think it would.
No, just send me a link to your YouTube and I'll just put it up.
That's a good idea.
Not an issue.
Can I get?
I'm just trying to get a general layout of how everything should be.
Oh, I got recommended my own video. Live now. Oh, freaking ad. Alright. Here you go, here's the link. Today we're playing with CAD software, except it's a video game. I was just saying for this part here, we can just copy paste that.
Oh, I gotcha. Maybe. We'll see, because I gotta work out with this angle.
That section.
I'll delete that out of your way. You know how nice it is to have someone else just be like, oh, I'm gonna go copy this, will you delete this? And you're like, oh,
honestly, yeah.
And it just makes room, and you're like when I'm working with myself, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna copy this, and then like, oh, damn it, I forgot to delete those, it's in the way. And then I have to unselect it, go back, and yeah, that's a whole thing too.
Probably this thing would be... I'm trying to... The perspective, I agree, I wish we had this perspective control, would be much easier to select things.
Yeah, it's the orthographic and perspective view.
This part we can
honestly, I think they could save a lot of resources not rendering the entire station and just giving us a white background like a CAD software.
Well, we are playing in this isn't quite long enough, that's okay though. We're playing in essentially what is single player.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It also just gets rid of all the distractions of all the other pieces in the environment while I'm building. I don't know why they bother me so much, but they do.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, we can flat out this bottom part. I probably didn't need to copy that, actually. I should have copied that section. That's okay, though. I can change that. Do you think that this little diagonal wing is long enough?
Or what do you mean?
So look up in the front. I copied some of the grid pattern. Like, do you think it goes down far enough?
Yeah, because I was looking at that image we're kind of referencing. Do we want to do that curve that's on the front, or try to attempt it?
Ooh, I need to pull that back up.
So, because it's not just straight flat all the way to the front, because then the front's gonna look
The
really
real
cute
question
and
is, do
boxy.
you want to try to attempt that? I almost feel like leaving it open and adding some triangle thrusters would be a good way to cheat our way out of it, but
You saw
I'm
what
also
I
very
did
lazy.
on my one. Remember the big hauler that I was working on, the first one that had the slants, and how I did
I
the
do,
front
yeah.
engines? I kind of want to do the same thing with this one because it looks really clean. You can't see the triangle box thrusters.
I don't remember exactly how you did the front engines. I remember the ship, but not the engines. I was probably on vacation when you did that.
I can leave real quick and I can show you if you really want, but it looks really good. Basically, let me just bring a box thruster in here. Or triangle. There you go. Basically, I did just a group. Come on. Gosh. There. I screwed it up. I just had it. Oh, there we go. So what I did is I put these kind of like this right here, and I put it underneath the plating, and then I made a 90-degree angle to it, and then I ran the plating around it, but they were exposed. But when you were looking at it straight on, you can't
I see.
see
So
them.
you could only see them from the top because they're indented, essentially.
Yep. And it looks really good, especially if you put some like neat decals around the opening and make it look like it's intentional. It really does look good.
I feel like decals add a ton to
they really
like, I really feel like they add a ton.
They break up the boxiness that you get out of the SSD. Because right as is, your designs do come out really, really boxy.
Yep.
I hope they will give us more freedom with decals later too, if I'm gonna be honest.
I don't like the limit. Like, I actually ran into the limit on the Bumblebee.
Yeah, that and just a variety. I hope they give us more variety, or they'll take like factions and they'll work with factions in the game to get decals and things like that.
I would kill for a Xanth decal.
Because that honestly is gonna be, that would be a big awesome, big plus.
So I need to delete what I just did if we want to try to curve the nose around. I just ran it up to the front where the kind of guide frame was.
I'm not sure if I want to yet. I'm working my way up there
I feel like
right
it would
now.
look cool either way.
Yeah, I agree.
No way that connects.
It's not.
Okay, it's not going to. Yeah, no shot.
Actually, I might be able to. Let's see.
No, there's no way.
I've gotten lucky a couple times.
The amount of math going on here, dude.
Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck. Oh, dude, it might. It honestly
No way.
might.
No way.
Look at it. Look at it from this angle.
What's that, a 72?
Are you trying it right now? This honestly might be one you have to use a 36.
It's so close. It's so close.
Oh no, it's not gonna line up.
Yeah, it's so close.
See, that makes me sad because that right there, with the weld tool you have, you're talking about.
You put a 48 in there and weld it.
Well, try putting a 36 because sometimes 36. No wait.
That's a 48.
Wait, watch out. Move that. Because if you put a 36 and then it's so close. Like it literally.
It makes me sad how close it is.
Actually, we can we might. No, we can't because that doesn't work. Trying to
Yeah, if
think.
only we could stretch the beams like a centimeter.
Yeah, you need to bring. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That's okay though. I had a feeling that was gonna be the case.
Yeah,
What
I
we
mean,
do is
obviously, I mean, if you look at
we
how
just
much we've
delete
done
that
here,
right there, and then we
you
connect
could
them.
just loop it around, and you'll never know. But I'll always know it's like that, and it'll drive
Yeah,
me
same.
crazy. Yeah.
It won't change the structure of it though. I mean, you just do that right there, and then just continue on, and then re-loop those beams up there.
Oh, so you want to continue that all the way to the...
Because you need that edge,
True.
right? We're gonna need that edge, and unfortunately, since it's not lining up, we'll have to carry that edge out and then loop it in back in somehow.
Yeah, I mean, you could just loop it there. This is at the same angle, I think. We won't have any plating issues with that. I think a plate will fit right over it.
Yeah. So what I gotta figure out now is I need to bring back a.
That's good.
Kind of has that Star Destroyer look from just looking at the top of it right now.
I love that. I think it looks really cool, actually. I'm actually starting to get kind of excited.
So
yeah,
I'm not gonna worry too much. Actually, I'm gonna bring back that. Actually, wait. It really depends if I can get that to. Does this fit? The real question. Because this all might be in vain if this doesn't fit. 24. Motherfuck. That sucks.
Oh my, look at the size of that. Well,
okay.
I wish we had like the attachment plates because we could...
Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to bring it back one. And then I do think we're going to cut this corner off here.
Okay.
Like that. And then I'm going to bring back...
we just loop this part around right now and go all the way back and then do something else for the front section, or do you want to...
I'm going to play around with it for just a second.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to add another... Since we've done 45s and straights from the back of the frame, I'm thinking we might be able to do the same getting up to the front using these 45s. Right? Like that. And then... Actually, can I grab... that, yeah. That there. We'll grab a 92. A lot of it's just really just being patient and trying to figure out if something will work. Because working with these angles like this sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so think of it this way. If we can create the front and everything and create it up to this centerpiece, we should be able to flip it and use that geometry the entire way.
Okay, so you're basically saying that the entire edge panel
might just have
would be
thing.
connected. Yeah, it would be its own frame, and then the
we get
plating
lucky.
grid would be which we won't. I mean, we know it won't. Like, actually, you keep adding these 15 degrees or 30 degrees. You might get lucky.
These are 45. These are actually 45s.
Oh, they are.
I only ever
only
deal
the
with 45s
15s
on
or the
these
30s
because you want them to line up with the 45-degree angled plates.
Right.
It makes plating so much easier.
Okay, that makes a ton of sense. Yeah, but yeah, like this grid part here, this section will happily plate and fit together, and not cause durability problems, as long as we like just fill in the gaps, and we can just plate over the gap, and you'll never know.
Just gotta keep everything lined up.
Hopefully there won't be a snapping issue with what am I trying to say?
Cat, I swear to God, if you chew up my Tivas anymore, I'm gonna chuck you into the bed. Stop. Both my cats have foot fetishes for some reason. They're
Really?
weird.
Yeah.
100% just play with my shoes and shoelaces and nothing else. Okay, now I gotta think about this just a little bit longer. Because I think we honestly could get it to line up with this front piece again.
Oh, you are using the 48. Why are you using the 48 rather than the 36? Is it better?
What do you mean?
For these intersections.
I just like the bigger ones for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know. You could use the other ones if you want to.
Fair enough.
It's just what I clicked on.
Fair enough. I always use the 38. I feel like the 48 causes problems, but...
well, that's why you have the 36 beam.
Yep.
36 fixes almost 90% of the problems. Okay, well, let's do this. Because I have a hunch we can get that to line up. It's not going to be easy, but the way we're going to do it is by shortening this beam right here.
It's off by like a half.
Yeah, but if we shorten this beam down here...
Oh.
Since it's at an angle, we can change it by smaller increments.
But see, the problem there is that it's also going to lower it.
That's okay. Wait, no. It just brings it back. We're not changing the length. Yeah. We're not changing the length. We're just changing the overall...
So you want to connect down there?
No, we're gonna...
Okay, I'll move it. Oh, so you're thinking like that 24 might end up being a half by the time it gets up here.
Yeah.
That's such a strange
thing. When we... Right? So now if we start connecting all of these... Let's see. See, now we're so a half is not... So that gives us a good start, because now if we use a 36...
Yeah, but look, this is maybe...
I think if we switch onto this to the 24, so 72 to a 36 and 36 makes 72, so 36 and a 48.
You know, or you could just snap this to that, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
And then we bring this out just a wee bit. We add in our 48. God, I need to hide that. I might be sad if this doesn't work.
If it works, I'm gonna be so impressed. It would be really cool if it did.
It would make things a lot easier for us later if it does. If we can get to work.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm willing to spend so much time finagling with it. Oh, come on. Snapping tool! Please!
Oh, well, it's hitting that beam. I delete that.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna... there you go. Get rid of that beam. I was like, why am I not... Alright, that beam just needs to get added in. There we go. Problem solved. Maybe. Come on. Work with me here. There we go. Holy crap.
Oh, that's close.
That might be it. I have noticed sometimes the in here.
No way. No way.
Oh,
let's go.
Praise me.
Let's go. What?
There you go. Yeah. So
okay, so you should slap. Okay, so I'm adding that to the tips and tricks thing.
Yeah. So like, see how 24 and 36, that translated on that angle to that 12 centimeter gap translated to a 6 millimeter gap via that angle there. So by basically just doing some simple math with the 36 beam that I said, I keep on telling everyone it's the God beam.
Okay, so basically we have a 45-degree angle here. So if you add like you're saying like if you do a 24, then potentially you'll end up at the end of the 45.
Oh, like if I were to switch that 36 down here with a 24, we would end up here like we did before.
You'd have a half,
with a 6-inch gap.
Yeah.
6 centimeter gap.
Wait, 6 is a quarter, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're talking between the
Yeah, it would
difference
be
between
quarter.
24 and 36, which is a 12 centimeter base for a gap.
Oh.
But now when you're
And
doing it
because you
at the
have a
angle,
45-degree angle, then it's going to
it's
half
half.
that. Okay,
Yep.
that's actually kind of obvious. I'm disappointed I
Math.
didn't think about that.
Oh,
I've got
yeah.
this fancy graphing calculator right next to me.
Yeah, but see, now that
Could have
works
told
for
me
us
that.
right there.
I cannot believe it. So now the
The
question
only
is
thing is
can we
it's,
make this work? I
yeah,
doubt it.
actually, that's not lined up properly. If you look at it, I
I
think
mean,
it will
yeah, we
work.
have the same problem.
If you look at this 45 and this beam up here, it's not lined up
It
properly.
doesn't need to work though.
Well, let
That
me.
doesn't need to work. Like this can just be filled in, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, but that might cause plating issues, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, with snapping, that's true.
Also, I think that would actually weld together. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm actually gonna test it.
What do you mean? Where
Oh
it
yeah,
is? Where
those
does
will
this
weld together.
up here? Yeah, anything will weld as long as it's touching. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter where.
not true.
Wait,
If
really?
it's not over half on the beam, it won't.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah, so that will weld together. Cool. I mean, we can work with that. I can work with that.
Yep.
Okay.
I do wish we had like a structural.
Just remember that we need a plate from the back front. Because we're probably gonna have to put plates down and remove these beams and place the beams back in to make the plating, because it has something. The plates have a weird tendency not to want to snap flush when you have little tiny things like this.
Yep.
So, but other than that, that's awesome. I'll take
We
that
could
as a
make
win.
them snap. We can do like the trick, which is add some correctly placed beams to snap it right, and then
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying
take them away later.
plate from the back front though to that, the plates will want to snap to the other
plates will
plates.
snap to plates. Yep.
Yeah.
And we can also, like this grid work here, we could even take that and snap it to the ring we just did.
Potential. I don't
Like,
think we can.
I feel like that
Because
might compound our problems though.
Yeah, no, I want to just loop that and just leave that edge.
Yeah.
Personally.
So yeah,
I
you
think-
would say just go ahead and close this up, put some L's on it, and just close it up.
Yep. Even these might be too long, but I mean, you could also just put the if you go to the angle beam or corner beams, we can just put 24s on there too.
Yeah, I mean like that. Just close it all up. It won't give durability errors, and we'll be able to plate over it.
Yeah, that's the whole
We can
goal.
add extra framing if we need it. That make me really happy to do it. Yeah, that's
So,
necessary. Though.
I'm happy with that, honestly.
Yeah, I think I can't believe you got it to work, but you did. And maybe I shouldn't be as surprised as I am.
So, well, cool. That's one. The shape right there already looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. We're gonna want to bring down to there. Oh no! Stop. Sorry, I messed up.
So like that, I can just close it up.
Yeah. So now we just need to finish out the framing and close everything up, and I think we're good to copy most of this, flip it over,
I wonder
line
if this would
things
accept
up.
a 30.
She's gonna be a little. She's gonna be kind of girthy.
We're gonna hit the bolt limits. What's gonna happen?
Nah, I don't even think we'll get near the bolt limit.
Bumblebee was near the bolt limit.
Do you think this indentation that I have over here midsection is deep enough, or should I have gone deeper?
Where are
Look,
you?
look at
Let me
like
see if I
looking
can
at it from
snap
the
this.
front.
What?
I'm just trying. Or do you think?
I think it's good. I mean, it's
Okay.
lining up right now. Why go through and change it just for an extra 2 centimeters?
Well, it's fair. I can be a perfectionist sometimes.
Oh, I know.
That's why my projects take forever.
I think there's a bit of a beauty in not having it perfect. I really do think
True.
the game devs
I will
intended
say
us to
one
slap
thing.
things together.
You know, one thing I really like about like let's say Firefly and some of the like Star Wars ships are the ones that aren't symmetrical. I love
Oh,
those
I
ships.
freaking
I
hate
love
that.
how much they make my body angry, but at the same time, I'm like that. There's something beautiful about them as well.
It
You're
drives me
just like,
freaking bonkers, man.
dude, I love it. Like I straight up love some of those type of style ships because it's just like it's so different, and people are like, why would you do that? But it's like you're in space. You don't have to
Yeah,
deal with
it
the
doesn't really make
atmosphere
any
and things
sense
like
to me.
that. So make it functional.
Oh, come on. Work with me here. I think that's a little bit optimistic. Just do this the easy way.
Can't wait to put a giant Zenith logo and just freaking park this in front of the SSC and easy build.
I think that's definitely the right thing to do once it's done.
I think that's always the right thing to do. You just
That's true.
leave it there, and people are like, "Oh wow, okay."
Just put the Discord invite on the side.
the Discord link, that would be awesome. I approve.
We should actually do that.
I'm game. I'm
It'd be
actually
so
game to do
funny.
that. That would be so. That'd be great. Yes. Put selling mining permits on the side. Let's not do that. If we do that, we'll probably get banned.
They did get banned, didn't they? The people that
They did.
I
I
find
think
that
they got
hilarious.
warned though not to stop though first, and then they didn't.
Oh well, if they
So,
got warned, then I kind of feel like just straight up banning them is a little weird, but
I think they were warned, and then they were like,
as
whatever.
long as they were warned, yeah.
But I'm not sure, so don't take my word on that one. Wait, hold on. I think I just might have figured something out. That's going to be awesome if this is the case.
What's up?
Oh, okay. So when you're rotating something, if you don't know what the rotation is anymore, if you press Q, it resets it.
Really?
Yeah, it resets it to its default orientation that you copied it or you got it from.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
That's a good one to know. I just stumbled that because I fat fingered Q. Actually, I'm curious if it's with any no. Yes, just with Q. Interesting. I'll take it.
Someone said in the stream chat, free candy.
I want free candy.
As in, put the text "free candy" on the side of the.
Oh, and leave a hatch open. And
Yes, exactly.
And when they walk in, they just gets unlocked. That'd be funny too. And be like, if you want out, the key is at our Discord link after you join. Oh, that would be so... Oh no, that would be kind of funny though.
In DU they used to do that. Something similar. Like it would be like a kiosk that you go into and and then the rocket would ignite.
Send them into space or something. Yeah, that's
Exactly,
funny.
exactly. New YOLO use. He's right. That is the best YOLO usage. Okay, I closed up the front section.
Do we
It's
want to
not as
angle?
elegant as
I
yours,
just
but
realized, do we want to angle this back section at all, or no?
freaking engine wall, man.
You want an engine wall? All right.
No, I don't want an engine wall.
So you want to angle this back like
I
on
feel
that?
like it'd look weird if we angled it. What if the hangar was in the back instead of the front?
I was thinking having the hangar go through the entire ship
That's
and
an even
actually
better
building it
idea.
inside.
That'd be cool. Maybe, and then 2 plasma thrusters in the wings, maybe.
Honestly, I think you could do two levels of hangars too. So like you could have a lower hangar and an upper hangar and build a platform on the top and split it into 2. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but
It'd be really cool. Like, these would fit in the wings, yeah. So we could have 2 plasma thrusters in the wings with some triangle thruster, and then a big hangar in the center that goes all the way through the ship.
how long do you want the plasmas to be? Just the default size like that, or
Probably not.
I've kind of come to the
However long we
conclusion
can
that
do it, I guess. I don't know where you run
well,
into
you can do it
space.
as long as the build area.
Yeah,
The
of course,
problem
but
is
like
you
with the
at full
ship's constraints
throttle.
here.
Well, at full throttle, for each ring you add on, that's 400 propellant per second at full throttle.
Oh wow.
And then the base is already at 250, so that's my only concern with it.
Have the ship work with triangle thrusters, but have those there for.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we build this and we put plasmas on there, I would really like to put the plasmas on an on and off switch.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Because it'd be nice to be able to say, hey, I don't want you on right now. Go away. Yeah. That's looking pretty good. Right there. I like that.
What is it?
Hmm?
What is it that you like?
No, the shape so far.
Yeah, I like it.
And we got a nice, pretty good looking grid going on so far, which we can modify as needed, but...
Yeah, I'm just kind of closing it up as I go. I think it'll be fairly platable.
Because you can honestly do this too, because these gaps are kind of big. If you throw in these guys right here, to kind of close that gap.
Doesn't like that.
Kind of helps.
What is it? Oh, those, yeah,
Okay.
that's a great idea. Well, up here I did like, I just did this.
Oh
but
yeah,
that's
those
a little,
work too. Yeah.
That's more complicated. What would you rather do? I can change those. There's only 2.
I like yours better because it covers more surface area.
Okay. We might be able to put 45s in there.
I don't know. All I know is the closer we can get to that edge, the better that triangles are gonna be able to be placed and things like that. Plating becomes easier.
Yeah, look, we can do this. With the 45.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Okay,
works
I'll
really
do that
well.
then. Yeah.
I mean, this thing's already gonna be heavy. I don't think an extra few 1,000 kilograms is gonna kill it.
This thing is going to be so heavy.
Oh yeah. But that's why I was saying make the hangar bays modular. You know what I mean? That and we can just create modules that we can add in later.
Yeah.
And simplify it. It's also the other thing I don't like about cargo containers is they're just dead weight, and you literally could just get away with mounting resources.
Yeah, they're only useful for being convenient, really.
I want to start working on the little command bridge, but I kind of want to get this mirrored over and then copied to the bottom before I do that, because I kind of want the space to work on it.
Yeah, let's get this fully closed up and how we like it, and then we can
Okay.
mirror it, and
So
then we can start working on the edges.
if we're gonna do a
No, I'm
wall on the
stupid.
back, or semi-wall, I guess, I'm gonna go ahead and delete those and that. I'm going to go ahead, add the corner, and then we'll add where's that? There we go. And I'm gonna build so many ships in these like first few weeks. I might be like burnt out on shipbuilding
You
once they
keep
start
building ships
releasing
and
more.
then not finishing them.
I know. I'm really bad
I know
about
it's
it.
partially my fault. Because now I was like, hey, Panda. Now we're building something else.
That's fine. Honestly, I enjoy the creation. I've always struggled with this, even in real life. Like when I was working on product design, I could get something so close, but for some reason that polishing up and that just like I get bored, not bored of it, but
That's how I felt too. And then you have to
I get
cable it
burnt.
all.
Yeah. I mean, but but to me, it's like I'm already satisfied because I can see it already put together and I know it works and yada yada yada. And I'm just kind of once I get to that point, I'm like done. I don't know why. I just don't care to finish it at that point.
Yeah.
It's just, and I think
I do
it's carried
understand
over.
that.
It's a really bad habit of mine. Like a really bad habit. Like I need to stop I need to break that. But get that straightened out. So once we get this flipped over and then flipped over to the bottom side again and everything's connected, we should weld all the beams, throw on maneuver thrusters, see if how our frames look in warp class wise. And if it's looking Gucci, then we should continue on.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Well, I think
It's pretty
I'm sure it's
overkill.
gonna.
Yeah.
No, I think it will be fine too. I mean, I just
You
like
just
to
want to
have
make sure.
that check. I'm always about making sure because it would suck to have something super simple cause problems later
That's
that we
true.
could have just fixed right now.
That's a bit of a gap. Do you think that's acceptable? Should we try to pull that in closer on this back strake here? The gap between the.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
That will be fine.
If you're confident that
Because
you
if we grab triangle plate, the biggest one, as long as we can get that to fit, yeah, that should be fine.
All right.
I don't see an issue with that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, that should be fine because we can get the triangle and then the square.
Base plates will bolt for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Okay, cool. That's probably about ready to mirror. I think most of it's buttoned up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. We'll just delete this half because it's gonna need to be deleted anyway. That gets deleted.
The whole bottom too. I wanted to leave the little bits we did there on the end because it looks good.
Yeah, we're gonna just do this for now. Just delete that section. We'll deal with the top first, and then we'll worry about getting the bottom mirrored here in a second.
I'm gonna delete the bottom anyway, though.
So we're going to grab that one over. I am actually half tempted to just do a single. I'm torn now.
That was fast. What?
No, we need that. We need that. We need that. We need that. Just stop thinking about it and just do it. All right, cool. Now let's see if I can line myself up right here. No. Freaking sucks. Oh, did I just do it? No one go?
Dang.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Okay. Got the skills to pay the bills.
Oh, wait, no. I needed the... No, that won't work. Because I need these straights, too. Let's just do this. Because I'm going to need that. I'm going to need... I'm having a mental breakdown on like what I'm supposed to grab here. Okay, don't want that for now. I don't want that. Actually, I do want that. I want this, this, this. And then we'll do the angles, and then we'll do the main sheet. That's the top, that bit.
I freaking got it, dude. Almost.
C, Control V. Did I just get that snapped on first try? No, I did not. But that's okay.
Let me know when you have it on. I got the angles.
Everything seems off, just barely. Like, I don't know why it won't snap right. What the heck? I'm gonna move that out of the way.
Yeah, I moved it off the bottom so so we can mirror.
Yeah, but I'm having...
You're having lack of
issues with-
Domino's pizza trouble.
I just forgot to order Domino's, if I'm gonna be honest.
That's rough.
It's 11, I can still order it.
Don't want to make it too wide though.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it was. I almost feel like just 2 384s would be good.
That's what I was thinking. I think you're right. We should just do that. So I can just do that right there. I'm gonna bring that in, but I don't think I'm gonna bring it in all the way. I'm having some snapping issues if I do all of it at once.
Why?
It leaves some like weird artifact gap that's not really there, but I can see it.
That's strange. Might be time to restart your game.
No. It's just I've had it happen before. It's not artifact gapping. It's just it's off by like a nanometer, and you can see it.
Huh.
If that makes sense.
Okay. Well, I mean, as
Like,
long as you know what
things
you're doing.
aren't-
It looks like it's snapping now, which is fine. But
Yeah,
when
it
you
is
do
now.
it a little bit, yeah.
That's why I'm doing it.
You only
this
have to
way,
do it
I
like 2 at
guess.
a time. Yeah, I mean, it's good.
I'm not. It's just it was doing some weird, interesting things. This is a little more tedious, but
As
I
long
feel
as it
better
works.
doing it
It's
this way.
heck of a lot tedious than how I would have been doing it, man.
Thing is,
I feel
we only
stupid now after you told me you could just... How easy it is to move stuff. You held shift. Dude, I keep
Yep.
doing that now. I keep accidentally holding shift.
Yeah, you're just like, I have to hold shift on everything. There's no other way.
Okay, let's see if I
Cool.
can get these angles on. I've got the angles copied, so if you want to try to get the... I just have the angle pieces, so not the...
So you have just the angle pieces and keep going. I need to pick up you.
Okay, that's the angles.
You. And you. Control C, Control V that. I'm gonna bring it down here for the time being.
I mean, you're good to put it on. Yep. Almost.
Yeah. Yeah, no. That's gonna be close. Yeah, that's close.
Yeah, if you just move it up, it'll probably go.
No. Oh. I think I have to move it out to the corner, and
there
then
you go.
maybe. Come on. There we go.
There it
There
is.
we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this little side panel thing just really down far out of the way. Can you
See, it's
copy it
doing that
all and flip it?
artifacting thing that I was telling you about, where you can, if you go up to the joint, it's like a nanometer off. You see it?
No. Oh yeah, maybe I do. I see like a little sliver.
It's the same thing with your angled pieces too.
It's connected though.
Yeah, but that I guarantee you causes plating issues later on. Let me see something here.
Oh wow,
Because
it is off. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Oh my goodness, it does actually snap to the right place. Okay, that's an interesting bug.
Yeah,
Okay.
see that.
Okay.
See,
I'll
that's
move
what's
them all.
bothering me. And it's the same thing. We might just have to do sections of that to get it in, because I really would like just to avoid that in general. It's weird. That's just weird.
Oh,
Yeah, see, that
no,
faces it.
even after moving it, no, it still has the gap. No, it still has the gap. I think that might just be how it is. How about these?
Is it?
Yeah, these are the same way. That's just how it is.
Is it? All right.
Yeah, that's just how these are. Okay, but anyway, if you want to copy that entire top section, I'm gonna move this side panel down. Okay.
Wait, hold on. What?
You getting it?
It looks completely fine on this side, though. I'm just not gonna worry about it. It snapped. If we have problems later, we know where it's at.
Alright, I have it copied. I'm gonna see if I can line it up.
That's actually a pretty decent looking shape too, of a front. I'm almost tempted to say to do 384 with like 70 whatchamacallit, 72 centers. Shorten up that midsection just slightly.
Do you want? I copied it already.
Nah, that looks good. Actually, once you brought
Okay, I
that in,
think
I was
that
like,
looks actually
everything. I
really
was like,
good.
nope.
Yeah.
That looks really good. I changed my mind.
Yeah, well, I bet you it's not gonna like me doing this. Trying to snap it all at once, I probably should have. There isn't really much of an option. Might take me a little bit to get this lined up. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that looks so good, though. Dude, I'm almost tempted to make this part, right, if you can see where I'm sitting, like, floating at, making this making it a side hangar bay through the ship. Because that's almost, like, big enough to where you could do, like, a decent-sized door.
Come on, do what I need. It's so close. It's so
Sometimes
close.
it gets this. It does not like big things.
Oh. It went.
Did it? Oh, nice.
Yes, it went. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Dude, that looks sick. Oh, I'm happy with that.
That's a lot of room too.
Dude, it's huge. I mean, that's what she said, but yeah.
I love it too.
That's pretty sweet, man. Dude, I'm starting to get hyped. This thing is cool. Maybe I do agree with you about actually shortening up the middle, though.
Just a little bit.
I feel like it is a little bit wide.
Length. See, watch because what we can do is I can just do this. I'm almost
tempted to do a full length. Yeah, we can just snap it back together. It's easy to do. Wait, what the heck? Did you delete some of the bottom? What's going on there?
Well, what's going on there is we didn't finish the top. We didn't finish it, so this right here needs to come over.
That's fine.
Maybe.
Well, we can just add a corner there later. It's whatever.
Won't let me shift it. Shift? Yeah, it's not liking that. Have you made a save of it yet?
That's a good idea. What do we want to call it?
I also still want to do this. That cut that they have that we see in that.
Did it save?
Do I have to be in? Oh, now I'm having issues deleting things.
It might be because it's saving. Hopefully it's saving.
Oh, is it saving? Do you see it on the bottom?
I didn't see anything on the bottom. I never have. It always just saves. Okay, there it is. There it is. It's saved. Okay. I think it's good.
Okay. So yeah, I can't save it because only the server host can
really annoying.
issue a save.
Surely I know I can show you the blueprint. Okay, it's saved for sure. I see it in my blueprints.
Can I not delete things?
You should be able to now.
I can delete that.
It took a while to save.
No, I can't delete certain beams for some reason. Weird.
Like which ones?
The ones that are straggling up here in the front. You can kind of see the ones I want.
What the hell?
Good morning.
Oh, I can't delete. Dude, I can't access.
I can do, but the thing is I can delete the beam behind it.
Oh, great, we broke it. Should I reload the blueprint?
I think it's fine. It's not a huge
issue. Yeah, I can't
issue.
delete anything though. That's the thing. Like, I can't even.
Oh, do we want to just reload then into it? We might have just reached some weird cap with the.
Broke something.
Broke it.
Hey Sam, by the way, I'm live streaming as Panda and I built something, just so you know.
Auto, draait even meer afsteden, lijstje weer veel auto naar de vader.
Helemaal goed. What are you two breaking?
Can I move the whole thing? Hold on.
Why is that not working?
I don't know. I can't access it. Are you good for me to go ahead and exit?
Let me try one more thing real quick. I want to see if it will let me.
What are you two breaking?
Oh, we're building a giant ship.
Awesome.
Or at least trying to. He brought up the fact that I hadn't saved it, so we saved it, and it's kind of bugging right now.
I'm going to exit first, and then
Yeah.
I'll let you save one more time just in case, and then we can reset everything. But yeah, I think we shorten it to the 300 something and put like 270s on the end and just shorten it just and bring it in just a little bit.
Okay.
I think that would be a good.
I was even thinking a 380 and a 192.
Well, I like to keep everything symmetrical, so what we might do is break up that 380 because I want to put a beam down the center.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
And then we can just copy that out.
What if we did two 192s and then 296s and then a T junction?
That would work. I think that would be fine.
Yeah, okay, I still can't. Oh, I'm just an idiot. Okay, we're good.
You said it, we didn't.
You're right, Sam. You're right. It's working good now.
Okay. Because I know in the settings there's a, you know how we can backspace? There's actually a setting for like when two people are doing it for like a limit cap. We might have just reached that limit cap and it didn't like us doing anything else.
It's just because I'm stupid. It's just because I had the beams locked because when I clicked to save it clicked the lock button.
Oh, I think those were deleted. Did you delete those off the front?
No.
They must have been deleted and they just didn't register visually.
Okay.
Then is what it looks like. I think that right there is a good enough cut into that front.
So my question to you is because they didn't check the belt, is it worth actually going to the third moon and checking the belt to see what's there?
The third moon? What?
Well, that's the thing. I don't want to go out there and not be able to craft that YOLO script piece because I would hate for them to release that into the game and then have to travel back or spawn another ship, put it on, and have to move another 4 days there and another 4 days back. So you're already out 12 days at that point.
My only thing is I would love to see how long it's going to take us to get out there. That we can start gauging the system. That's my biggest thing.
Hey guys, don't be giving away trade secrets on public live
stream. No one heard anything. We're flying straight into the gas planet, man. Apparently there's a big block of gold there, and the devs are hiding it from everybody. So
that gold. That gold.
Yeah. Don't take anything I just said.
We'll work at that. We'll work at that plan to get to the other side of the belt later.
Yeah. It's just I think there needs to be some group planning with that.
For sure, I agree.
Because I'm definitely not capable of being able to do everything on that side of the deal. Yeah, I like that.
I did offer the second stage of my second account, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Someone in chat just said, "I heard."
Nah, you heard nothing.
There was nothing.
No. You're hearing things there, fam. Yeah, that looks already a lot better.
Yeah, I like that a lot more already.
When I logged on.
And you'll use a 4 junction for the inside pieces. Yeah. And then once you get that copied, I'll copy it and then I'll move it to the bottom and I'll do the bottom.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
I'm happy with that too. That's pretty good.
I only have 4 days left. Hopefully. Yay.
4 days left of what?
Work.
Oh, nice. I might be having a bunch of work here soon. I just interviewed today for a gig.
Yeah, I'm hoping 4 days left, and then I've got 2 weeks that I can try and catch up to you guys.
Well, if I get this new gig, I'm gonna be traveling 25 to 50% of the time, so you'll have plenty of time to catch up if I do that.
And I'm gonna be starting school in a week, so.
Looks like I'm gonna catch up.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna have a freaking hour a week to play. It's gonna suck.
See, that's why you gotta get this one ship done, and then we can sell it, and then you can just make passive income while you're at school.
That's a good thought process. Except then I have to actually process the ship sales.
I mean, that's what you have me for, and other
I
people.
was about to say that's what the rest of the admin team's for as well.
Alright, that's a good point. Alright, you guys gonna do that for me? Was that volunteer? Hey, what you doing?
No.
You set the bases up, and I'll do the rest if I have to.
Deselect it! There you go. Oh, you...
Beat you to it.
I was waiting for you to deselect the T, that way I could just
Do
copy
exactly
yours.
what I did, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was being lazy.
That looks a lot better already. I'm
So
actually
let's do this.
actually way happier
So if
with
we
that.
grab the wild tool...
Did you two read the patch notes, by the way? Or the upcoming...
I can't read. I'm an engineer.
Yeah, I know that. That's the point. I'm actually debating if or not what you're worried about Panda is actually relevant due to the fact that they haven't got other stuff in that needs to be in place before that stuff comes in the first place.
Yeah, I get that. I'm also just curious. Yeah, I
What are
get
you doing,
that.
Panda?
I mean,
I'm
yeah, because I welded all the beams.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna put I want to put a maneuver thruster and a hardpoint on there and bolt it on, and just kind of. Cat, I'm going to murder you. Go away. Stop going through the garbage.
That's public evidence, dude. You shouldn't say you're going to murder something on live stream.
My cats plan to murder me in my sleep every night. Don't worry, I love my cats.
You're not supposed to say you're going to murder stuff on live stream.
You don't know where I live. Come find me. Meh.
Don't challenge them. I did
What,
that
are you gonna
once.
do triangulate my position based off my voice in the world?
Possibly.
I mean, I've seen some of the things on Reddit where people, like, what was it, Shia LaBeouf had a live stream of his flag or something, and people triangulated the stars in his location. And then people would go out there and they were honking their horn, and they waited until they heard horn sounds on the live stream, and they stole his flag again. Like, straight up would just stole the flag, because he had a problem with people stealing it, and then they did that and stole it again, and he just stopped.
You have to give it to the people that are very what's the word?
Resourceful?
Yeah, very resourceful people out there.
Oh, 100%. I give it to them. But at the same time, I'm like, eh. If people can't take a joke about me not murdering my cats, I don't know if I have trust in humanity.
I lost that when I was 10.
So let's just throw you right there.
Yeah, we can do the same indentation thing over there, just a little bit thicker.
Sad news. They didn't seem to like my ticket for the big ship.
What happened to your ship?
What'd they do? What'd they tell you? To basically, sorry, but not sorry.
It's not there. I didn't select the ship in the first place, but there's no select option for it. So I don't know how they want that done. And they wanted more information about the problems. And I already listed down everything from the cost factors to the each individual problems. I don't know if they just want a copy of all the coding. I don't know.
Wait, can you take those pieces off?
The ones I just placed?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have something else you're doing?
I'm checking the durability tool right now.
Okay.
Our ship warp class right now is 0.64. It's because of this piece right here. Give me 1 second to fix this.
Worst case scenario, I'll just have to get an engineer to build a laser setup for it again.
What, for the T4?
Yes.
Dude, just straight lasers, dude. It's the best way. The whole suite.
Yeah, well,
system
when the devs when they don't fix the other issues, that's pretty what's going to happen, and then I'm just going to throw the rest of the yellow or the rest of the coding out and for the other systems and just run it basically bare bones.
Is that working now, Pan?
Yeah, we're ship warp class 157.98 now.
We'll be fine.
Yep,
it'll eat more fuel rods, but you know that's the price to pay for stuff.
I just wanted to make sure that our edging that we had was looping well enough to give us that warp class. So
it definitely is. That makes me very happy.
We're super good.
Yep. I'm thinking like.
But what do you think about putting a hangar door right where my little wispy guy is?
Give me a second.
Or side hangar doors, or doing something. I don't know what you would want to do with that, but I feel like this little indentation of the ship's too good to pop and like not do something with.
What if the whole center plus this indentation was hangar?
That would be kind of cool.
That would be so cool. Can we actually make it carry ships? That's what I would like to do.
Yeah,
if we could put
cargo tethers.
Your fighters. You need to save one of your fighters as a module so we can place it.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that with the tie because the tie's probably
I bet you could fit a few ties in here. Dude, that'd be sick.
I mean, that would be cool. That's why I want to do the modular hangar bay, because I just feel like that would be more beneficial. I mean, yes, have a static cargo, maybe on the wings somewhere, but like make it versatile.
You could always make cargo racks and just lift them up with the tractor beams.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I kind of just want to get the shell of this though, and like the maneuverability of it in check, and then once that's done, we can worry about what its mission's for.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it'll be very hard to make it maneuverable.
No, I don't think so either.
It's so large. There's so much leverage.
There is a lot of space here. Kind of watching what you're doing because I'm liking it.
Nice.
See you. I'll chat to you later.
Alright, Sin. Don't
Cheers,
work
Sin.
too hard.
I wish it could work easier, but it doesn't work that way for me.
How did I pull that off? Hey Panda, we got a problem.
Use a 36. And so like take that and that top one, add a 36, and then see what length you need. Oh, wait, you're doing it to the edging here. Okay, I see. That might not fix it, but you know what? It's worth a try.
Nah, it looks like it might. Oh no, it's not quite. It's really close.
Try, instead of doing it to this edging, do it to the next piece in.
I mean, that we know that'll work.
You'll just have a little bit bigger of an indentation we'll have to plate. It's not a bit, that shouldn't be that big of an issue.
Yep, I'm not worried about making it perfect.
That's just what we get for having these slide angles and not having that welding tool that you were talking about.
I cannot wait for that. That's gonna make building so much easier.
No, 100%, but
Hopefully these line up. I'm sure they do, but
I will say building the interior will probably be easiest if we build off this the midsection
oh yeah,
solely,
yeah, no, for sure.
and not
Yeah.
these angled pieces. It might.
Okay, so this is still off. The problem doesn't exist with that outer frame. It exists with the 30-degree angle.
That honestly looks a little bit bigger of a gap, though. Like you might be able to
Nah, it's
fix
definitely
that
the
with
same.
a 36. Slightly.
I wonder if we added a 24 to this, if we space the back down by 24, if a 36 would fit.
I mean, try it. It's just gonna be we're gonna have to play with some angle pieces to make this work. Is the problem.
Well, it's got to be connected.
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, or we just loop it. That'd be so lazy.
Well, what I'm saying
We
is, like,
could.
instead of those, you might need to just grab some angle pieces. That way, we can do what we did over there and on the front, where we can maneuver the length and close that gap that way.
Okay, so you want to try doing like a 30-degree, or maybe a 45. 45 would be.
I like 45s.
They're more. They work better. The division is simpler. The math, yeah. You could actually calculate what it would do fairly simply.
My question is, how big do we want this hangar bay?
Should I do a 96 or an 84 or what? Probably a 96, right?
Yeah, you just play with. I always just play by feel. Straight beams.
Somehow it works. That's not going to work. The only reason it worked back there was because the angle changed.
So another thing we could do. Can you backspace to what you had?
This is a 90 though. What am I doing?
Can you backspace to what you had? I have an idea.
Backspace to what I had. I almost hit backspace.
So what we can do is. Oh, I wanted that, but that's okay.
Are we trying to do the avatar ship blue guys? I don't even know what we're doing. We just found a picture on Google that kind of looked cool, and then here we are.
And we're kind of using that as a reference. So what if we did something like this, and instead of trying to connect it to the top where we're having an issue, we just ignore it.
Okay, I'm listening.
And then just loop it this way.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, just get it close and loop it. Yeah.
Yep. And then even if we have a gap, we can just throw some lights in there and make it look
exactly.
like intentional.
Exactly.
Easy.
Oh, okay, so here's a trick I learned actually. You might not have known this. We should add this to the tips and trick. The decorative floor panel. I don't remember which one exactly it is. The thin floor panel. You can clip them.
What can you?
Yeah, so like if you need to span a gap, you can take like this thin floor panel piece.
Mm-hmm.
And put it over it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's definitely good to know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it'll do a bunch of stuff that you can't do with normal things.
I'm playing with the inside right now of the ship.
Cool. Unless they fixed that, they might have fixed it. It's possible. Yeah, and in the unusable angle section, we can add like batteries and generators and stuff. Because obviously we want the floor to be flat. Use the X and it will make up that gap, someone says. What do you mean?
Use the X.
A rib with a cross section? Huh? I mean, they're the only X's. I have no idea what you're trying to tell us to do, Jay.
Curious though, if you.
Yeah, if you have a trick.
I'm always game for more tricks.
A rib with a cross section like you did on top.
A rib.
What did I do on top?
Is he saying to use a cross section like the 36 or the 48?
Or does he mean to just surround it like we did?
Unsure.
I don't know. This thing is gonna be a beast. I really hope we don't end up with budget issues.
What do you mean budget issues?
Oof, we're already at 4,000 out of 15,000 objects.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we can always clear up some of these beams. We don't need them as closely knit together.
I did not realize there does not look like there's 4,000 beams. Oh, here's an issue that we should have thought about this.
I don't think we're at 4,000
These sideways
beams.
spacings use 3 beams each.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We can start cleaning up some of this.
Oh, frick, I just moved something off by a micron and now I see exactly what you're talking about. How did I do that? I just grabbed it and it stayed. That's weird.
No clue.
It was all empty and then you filled it.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
Okay,
like,
so like these
our
things,
grid for our frame is actually really tightly knit. We might not even need all of what we have.
Maybe when we plate it, we can decide what. But that's the thing is, plating is going to use probably another 5,000 objects.
We'll see.
Okay, so he just says that the 4-way intersection fixes the gap.
You can try it. It doesn't. Sometimes when you're talking with angles, that's a hit or a miss.
How long is the 4-way intersection?
Because sometimes.
See, it's 72 long, so like that's not going to fix anything. Like, it's still going to be off by half. Unless it's the smaller 4-way intersection. There's a 36 centimeter beam intersection. It's 36 and a half. It's 48 is what it is. I don't see how that can fix anything. Yeah, the part... See, the build budget's gonna cause us problems.
I honestly think we can purge some of these beams eventually. We don't need all of these beams we have. And it's not going to affect our ship warp durability and whatnot if we purge some of it. So once we get to that point, though, we can really figure out what we want. But you also got to realize you won't take 5,000 plates to plate this, because if you go to your basic plates and you go to the 432, one plate covers literally
that's
like 50
true.
objects.
But all the tiny plates and then all the little agreeable details we're going to do,
yeah, I know.
It'll be a lot. And then also we have to keep in mind, like, each triangle thruster is like 5 parts.
But I honestly think we'll be able to do things where like we can get rid of full like. I think we can get rid of about 30% of our beams.
We should have spaced these gaps so that they used 1 beam. It's too late now to fix it, unfortunately.
And it's not really too late. It's just a lot of work to go back and do.
A huge pain.
You live and you learn.
Yeah.
I think we can make it work, though.
I hope so. I'm definitely looking, and I'm seeing that these 3 beam junctions, like, if you just take those, that's more than the whole thing.
That's the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It would have been easier to probably do it and do a 192. And just do.
We should have done 192 by 192 scores. Yeah, that was dumb.
Honestly, I don't think it would be that much work.
I almost think it would be worth it to just put the hour in right now to fix that, so we don't run into part limit issues.
You take the top, I'll take the bottom.
Well, we do one corner and mirror it again, unfortunately.
You want to just do that? Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah,
then.
let's take it all. Let's just delete the whole bottom and just do one side and mirror it.
Yeah, let's just do that then. Yeah,
do you want to keep what you built here, though? Do you want to save that, this little frame?
Yeah, just... No, that's going to take me 2 seconds to build. That was just more where I wanted to see where the hangar bay flooring would be sitting.
Alright, so I'm gonna delete the entire bottom.
Yeah, just delete it. It's not an issue.
Bye-bye, beautiful ship.
We'll see it in a second. I don't think it's going to take us long. I think...
No, I honestly won't take us. I think it'll be worth to fix it. I think it's going to be worth.
It'll take us like 10 minutes to do.
That's optimistic.
Because once we get it fixed in one section, we just have to copy-paste it across.
That's true.
And then
That's
flip.
true. Hopefully we don't run into any sizing issues. We probably won't, but...
We definitely might need to reset after we fix or something, because I can't delete objects, like some certain objects again.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
I think that massive spike of
You think the lag breaks things?
I can't delete things right now.
Are you sure you didn't just lock your beams? Oh, shit.
Yep, they're not locked. Actually, don't... I'm just going to exit and come back in and see if
okay, yeah, see if it works. It's working fine for me right now, so...
Yeah. It might have just been... It might just be my side.
Okay.
We'll see. The editor just has some little bugs to deal with. Oh, because I'm looking at your screen, it looks like it deleted what I deleted.
What probably happened was that I deleted it.
It's just not registering.
And it just lagged for you.
Yeah, I think it just desynced me out like crazy.
Yeah, well, if you come back in, we should be back to where we started. Oh, this is gone. What the heck? Oh, you must have done that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those deleted, but not on my screen.
That's
it wasn't
really weird.
Actually deleting. I think it was just a lot for it to happen all at once.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take long.
Because all you gotta do is delete that section, and I'm having a hard time loading in right now. That's for sure.
You think I might need to just save it and restart?
Yeah. I think... Let me check something here. Settings. Designer. I think it has to do with the multi-user undo system history thing is what's causing it, but because I think once we get past like 500, it seems to want to lag out a little bit.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and save it, and file save. I hope that one day it just doesn't save. Like, it'd be bad if one day it just didn't save.
You don't see the little saving on the bottom?
I think my toolbar is in the way.
Yeah, I mean, you can always move your toolbar just slightly up to see it.
Right.
I mean, usually it gives you an option to save work too before you exit.
Yeah,
if you haven't
so
saved
that's
it.
how I check if it's not saved. Yeah.
You and your little Zenith spoiler.
Can you see my ship? Oh yeah, because you're in my group, you can see it.
Yeah, I can. Oh, I joined in a little, I think, before you loaded it in, but that's okay. Oh.
Are you here?
Yeah, yeah, it loaded in so much quicker too.
Okay, good. Yeah, so we just have to restart sometimes. That's fine. That's to
So
be
while you're
expected.
working
Making
on
some
the
gigantic edit.
wing, well, my voice just cracked. What the heck? I'm going to delete this. Let's go ahead and just delete that. Don't delete that. Oh yeah, you need to delete that outer edge, huh?
Yep, just this though. No big deal.
Just up to that angle.
We're probably gonna have a. We actually, you know what? We'll just shorten the whole ship a little. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fine. That's probably
No,
the
don't delete
way.
those beams. Don't. Can you control Z that? Well, actually, no. No, you're right. That one has to go.
Make.
That
I was like,
that one
we
has
have
to
to make
go.
one. Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
You're right. You're right.
Because we're switching to 192s.
Okay, so that's gonna save 3. Or it saves 2 beams every time we place.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take
here?
this. I'm just gonna move it to there. That way we can copy it and then I can delete that. Shift that. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna get rid of that. It's easier just to do this.
A little happy cam, that's really funny. This whole section has to go anyway, though.
Get rid of that. Got that. Honestly, we probably can just do that right there. That right there. We're just gonna have to copy over. That's what.
Or just delete it all and reframe it.
Just leave the angle piece where it's at because we want it to all connect to that. That's the important piece.
Someone was suggesting doing 384 beams. The reason we're not doing 384 beams is because of the size of the plates, really. I mean, you'd probably start having issues.
Plating issues.
You would reinforce just as you'd spend just as many beams reinforcing as you would just doing 192s.
So we're gonna shorten it just a tad. That's what we said.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Yeah, that's no big deal.
So we're gonna do that. That way it's connected, and then now that's how much it got shortened right there.
Yeah. So I say, I mean, actually, I feel like we might just want to just go ahead and delete all of this inner stuff. Let me save one of these just for copy.
No, you can leave it. Because
well, yeah,
now
this is all overkill too. All these little things. See what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
So yeah, like all of this has got to go, and then we'll just copy over the squares. I don't think it's really a big deal to do. Like as long as we keep that outer frame area, I think we're good.
Yeah, no, that looks. What was it? It was almost at 5K, right?
Yeah, it was 4.5K.
Let's see what we drop it to.
Yeah, it was like 4.3, I think.
Honestly, since we stretched it out too, we're gonna lose some of the other direction beams too, not just the triples. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since we're gonna have less ribs going through the ship.
Yeah, like I was saying, I think it's going to be worth it overall. Ooh. I guess that is, you do want to keep that, yeah. I'm sure this will save, I bet you this will save probably like 30% of the beams just
I say
by
we
itself.
save about, I bet you we save around 2,000 beams.
Yeah, half, that'd be amazing, yeah. Someone's asking, how's everyone doing today? Well, it's late and I've got to work in the morning, but I'm doing great.
We're running off the hype of getting this ship to a decent point tonight.
I want to see framing. Like once I see some good framing, then I think it's good. Then we start.
I want to see outer frame and then some of the inner frame done tonight would be kind of nice.
Yeah, I'd like that too. That'd be awesome.
That would be a good like way to end it, and then fall asleep thinking about what we can do with that.
Oh, it's not gonna let me do this, is it? Dang it! It's because of that. Dream in SSC, someone said.
Dude,
I'd rather not, actually.
Same.
Yeah.
I've already put too many hours in the SSC. I don't really.
Yeah, and then I go to work and do
be...
SolidWorks, so you'd think I'd be good at it by now. But here we are.
SolidWorks is one of those programs, though, that you never truly learn because they change it so often.
Oh, dude, screw that.
And there's always some trickery someone figures out with it.
Yeah, I switch, like when it comes to SolidWorks, I switch between this is the jankiest program ever to oh my goodness, I'm a god.
Yep.
And that switch happens right. like within 30 seconds. Oh
yep.
Man. I'm glad you
understand. You'll go through phases in the day where you'll be like worst program ever, best program ever, and you'll probably switch between those two like 30-40 times in a day.
Yep.
I understand the feeling.
I need to spend some time in
I done messed up somewhere. Where'd I mess up?
What'd you do?
I don't know. I stared at it funny or something? I don't know.
How the heck?
What the? I don't know what I did.
Nothing changed. Uh-oh.
No, seriously, I don't know what I did. I can't see any shift in here that would physically cause that to be different.
What?
Weird.
Oh, it's definitely higher though. We must have accidentally moved it up. Oh, but it's the same height here though. That's the thing.
There's no way.
Okay, something. Look, this is the same height. That's you can put a plate over that.
Wait, what?
Where did the height change? Okay, so it must be.
What happened?
Dang, you really are a miracle worker. Yeah, it's different now. What?
What? No, wait, what? I'm confused.
I'm really confused.
Are we not lined up perfectly back here?
No, it is for sure. Like, look at this section here that I'm selecting. Look at how it still matches with the outer frame.
What did I do? What did we do? I truly don't understand what just happened.
Is that higher? No, that's the same. That's okay. Now how about this?
I'm legitimately checking every beam.
No, it's look at that. Yours is higher. Okay, it went up. What? Or is it? Am I just hallucinating? No, it is. That's like... Okay, so it shifted up somewhere between where I built this long beam and the end.
How?
Okay, just delete it all. What? What kind of shenanigans is this?
That's what I want to know. Because it's even here. Even.
Am I just going crazy? No, okay, that is the same height. Or is it? No, it's not. No, it's higher. It's definitely higher. Purge it all.
I'm confused. Because everything was lining up perfectly before.
No, look. Okay, so look down here. Do you see where my thing is? So I built this long beam all the way here. And look how this is level with the outer frame. But look at how the beam coming off of what you just built is higher.
I don't know.
Wait,
how?
Someone just said I just showed what was wrong. Maybe we're getting too tired to think.
Like the fourth one in? Did I play something off?
It's straight as an arrow, man.
I must have misplaced something. Like, I don't understand why that would be so badly off.
Yeah, but I mean, clearly something is misplaced. Check the straight beams on top. I think one of the straight beams is not 100% connected, he says.
Is he talking about the one in the front that we see that's off? I get that.
What? He said there, stop. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't see anything wrong. I mean, obviously, this is the problem we're working on. They're on my left.
Checking. Doing something real quick.
This is the problem for Kevin in chat. This is the problem.
Holy crap, if you come to where I'm at, it's progressively getting, that gap gets bigger and bigger when you walk through all of this.
Okay, so it must have twisted somehow.
How did the thing twist, though?
No, it did. Look at that. You get really close to this, it's twisted a little bit. Look at that.
I think that's compounding.
I'm gonna get a picture of that and send that to you. I think
I'm
we
looking
might
at it.
need to restart our games because I've heard that things like this happen after you've been in the SSE for a really long time.
That's what I was saying though about that artifacting.
Yeah,
I'm
that's not normal. Yeah, like this, I can see other places they're connected flush. This is not.
Yeah, and that's how it was before. What I don't get is how that became so god awfully off.
It compounded every time you placed it. It was off a little bit more. Okay, so we just need to purge it all. None of that needs to be here.
Whatever I copied across is probably copying whatever that stupid
Yeah, it copied the discrepancy.
Yeah, just screw that. I'm not about that life.
Purge
right
it
now.
all. That's how you mess up your plating.
That's a copy feature is bugged, is all I'm gonna say.
Dang. Okay. I genuinely did not expect that at all. Let's connect these part here real quick. What is this even?
Yeah, let's connect the loop. Let's figure that out.
Now we just need to be able to reliably replicate that so we can make things like spirals.
That's still not working.
Is it still bugged? Wait, what the heck did you just do? Or are you doing something?
I really want to. Do you have a save of before we did any of these changes?
What do you mean?
Before we started adding the 192s in?
Yeah, I do.
I really want to see what happened, like what that front looks like on that.
What do you mean?
Because I don't know if that's just so weird because I don't know if we can get that lined up.
I think it'll line up as long as there's no bizarre discrepancy happening. I'm gonna paste it myself. And we'll see what happens.
I can already tell it's off. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, that one's looking... Maybe.
It's good. Oh, it is off a little bit. What?
Did we not go far back? I mean, we might have to just do like each beam by hand for that length. That's insane.
Okay, so there is the tiniest discrepancy.
Well,
yeah, look,
here's
that's
the
here.
thing.
There's a problem here.
Well,
Look at
that's the thing, because your thing right here is so much closer than what I had.
Guys, I think I worked out your problem what you're having. I had the same problem the other day when I was mucking around the SSC. There's one of the tools you can actually rotate the ship into different orientations, and sometimes that really messes up how the beams snap and react to each other. And I think one of you may have accidentally, using the move tool, may have accidentally changed the rotation a little bit while you were doing it.
I don't think we ever touched it. It should. I mean, as long as this top section is still flat, then it hasn't.
Yeah, but
changed.
using the to rotate the movement tool, and that sometimes also starts to change the rotation if you click and move it too fast or a little bit funny. As I said, I had the same problem, and it ended up being the fact the rotation of the beams got out of whack from the actual planes.
I think.
Oh,
I think.
oh, they are. They are. Use the rotate tool, and you can see on some beams, it says 190. It will say 179.99, and the Y will be 90.02.
How did that happen? Okay, let's
Because
Holy
you're moving
crap.
too fast. Like I've been watching your stream every now and then. Like I can't watch it
That's
constantly.
insane.
But you have been moving really quickly, and I've read through the chat, and there people even saying, "Holy shit, they're doing it quickly." And I'm like, yeah, that's probably what the problem is. Without a joke, slow down or watch your rotations of your beams, otherwise you're going to keep running into that same problem.
So you just can't.
Even
can't
back
copy
here, it was
yeah,
off
there's a
by
problem
0.01.
everywhere. Yeah.
So it's just compounded, especially at that distance.
Okay, so we need
like
to delete all of the gridding and redo it all.
And be very, very careful when you do it. Like, really pay attention to your orientations. Like, as I said, for me, I turned the grid section. There's an option to turn grid sections on, and you can actually see how that changes in the grid section itself.
Wait, don't delete anything yet?
Maybe a way to stop it happening is have the grid section on, even though it's a pain to look at.
I want to get this. I want to get this top. I want to get this top rib lined up, and then build the grids off of it. Once we know we have something square, then the rest will be square.
Well, turn the grid section feature on, and you'll see the grid section. You can even make them bigger or smaller.
Your J tree's right. You should go up to a beam and press Q, and sometimes that will fix it.
What do you mean? Do you have to select it or how?
Yeah, you select it, and I'm in the rotate tool, and I just see if I can see if it's off. I press Q, and sometimes it will reset it. But if it doesn't, I go in and just press 0. I put in 0. I put it in myself.
Oh yeah, look at that. That one changed.
Yeah, sorry. As I said, I can't watch your stream the whole time, but I quickly popped in. I was seeing you were having problems with that. I was like, wait a second, I've seen that problem. I had the same fucking problem. So yeah, hopefully that helped you guys out a bit better.
I want to delete it all, dude. I want to delete it all.
Alright, delete it. Let's just do it. It's gonna be so tedious to do. We'll leave the...
I want to leave this back frame here. That's it.
Leave the outer edge frame, and I'll go in that afterwards by hand and make sure I reset all those values. But
so do me a favor. One of you put the grid section feature on. It will help you guys immensely with what you're trying to do.
How do you do it?
Settings, and then it's in the building thing, grid selection. You can actually make the grids bigger or smaller as well with the slider.
Settings.
I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's something about grid selection or grid.
World grid?
Yeah, something like that.
If you want, I don't want to give people a headache. He says press Q before you paste.
Or just turn it on and off as you need it, just to make sure everything stays in line. I think you can also change its how bright or how dark, what do you call it? The intensity that the grid shows. I can't think of the bloody word off the top of my head. I'm speaking German too much this morning.
See, this angled piece right here is already twisted. Oh, you just got rid of it. That works too.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, I see what happened there.
Yeah. Okay. So if you could fix all of that, yeah. Thank you. I did not realize this was a problem.
Yeah, as I said, I was having the same problem.
They need to fix that. That's pretty ridiculous. Yeah.
And then it dawned on me that wait a second, the rotation. There's a rotation tool. Look at the rotation tool. Oh, wait a second, they're all off whack. How do I do that? And you are doing the exact same thing. I was like, that's what the problem is. So anyway, I gotta go. Chat to you later.
Oh, we might. I'm having issues again. I guarantee you it's the freaking multi-user, and dude, once it gets past 500, I always have issues.
Yeah, there's .01s showing up. Oh my god. Okay, so do I need to save it again? And that's really annoying, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm worried that now it's like compounding problem, you know?
That's just interesting.
We know the outer frame's good. We haven't even touched it. So this like negative 89.99 needs to be 90, right?
I think, yeah, I'm what, negative 90. Yep. It updated to negative 90, didn't it? Because that right there at 0.01 compounding on each beam, by the time it reaches 0.1 or 0.2 at that distance, that angle is already taken into effect.
Someone suggests build flat and rotate.
I mean,
well, once we get one section straight, it should copy straight.
Yeah, will you save it and then reload it though? Because I'm having the issue again.
Yeah, and I'm having things that aren't updating.
Dude, that's insane though.
Oh, dude, it's running down the whole line though. This is a problem, honestly. Because like you change one thing and everything else changes.
Don't worry about the outer frame. Let's get that.
Yeah, but then the outer frame is going to be just a tiny bit off. But we have no idea. Well,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said earlier. I'll go back through it beam by beam and just redo it. Because it's easy to redo the outer frame and grab the parts and have them re-snap and everything.
I'm almost tempted to load the one with the too many beams and just do it again. I don't know. Are we any closer where we're at? We're gonna get there.
Yeah, I think we're fine where we're at, personally. It doesn't look like we have anything, but we know what we're doing.
Yeah, that's true. We figured out what we're doing. It's only if we get a straight section, we're like 15 minutes away from having the whole ship again.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
No big deal. I'm sure the video is boring, but whatever.
That's just something I feel like they need to fix.
Yeah, that's because that makes it very challenging to do anything.
Yeah, that's just something. I mean, I get why they have that much minute, but like it's just they don't have the tools to be able to tell you, hey, these are off by 0.01, which is going to lead you to be off by like half a foot.
Well, in a game where you can only snap to 24 millimeter things or 24 centimeter things, there shouldn't be 0.01 rotation.
Everything's base 12 centimeter though, if you think about it. Because you have the 24 and the 36, that causes that 12 centimeter gap all the time. Okay.
I think I have this section. I think I have this section good.
Actually, I'm gonna reload my game.
That's not a bad idea.
Because I came in and the only things you were selecting were loading in.
That's not good.
Yes, I know I had a bunch of bugs with the game.
Maybe the flat beams rotate. I can't fix that rotation for some reason.
Try just deleting those pieces and then bringing new ones in, if that's the case.
I just moved it out and fixed it. Okay, so what we have is straight. 100%.
Yeah, but I'm not like... If you're gonna copy that, copy it and then check every beam and make sure that even after the copy it's good.
Yep.
Starbase, you have airy is not opening because it's airy now? Question mark.
I think we broke it.
I think I broke the game. I did not like what I did there, probably. Oh, it's saying Starbase is still running, and it's not?
Yeah, it takes a bit for Steam to figure out what it's doing.
builded just makes so many tabs. Let's go away.
Yeah, the shift copy thing is something we should use more carefully, I think.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. You get off by like such a minute amount. That's so dumb. Starbase is not on my task manager, and Steam is being dumb. So time to end Steam and reboot it.
I wonder how screwed up when we... I'm worried, like, when we copy the ship together, that it's gonna end up screwed up.
Well, I mean, Kevin Tree
Surely
did
not,
say,
though, yeah.
or J Tree, not Kevin. Should have saw Kevin. Said to press Q. And it might be, instead of rotating it by hand on those little scroll wheels, we put in an exact amount, like 90 or 180, and hopefully that keeps all the math happy, you know what I mean? Starbase. Okay, Steam. Can I play now? Will you allow me to play the game? Probably because I've been running Starbase non-stop for like a week. Okay, everything just loaded in almost instantly, so it's probably a caching issue on my side. No, it's still doing the same thing where only what you're placing, nothing from the previous build is loading in for me. That's so weird.
Let's look at that. That one's off by just a little bit.
I have to look at your stream to see it.
Dang, how do we even build if this is happening? Yeah, so like just in this little section I copied, there was one that was off.
Just the one?
Yeah, it was a 30 degree. It was off by 0.01.
Well, try
there's
copying,
a line here. It's off as well.
Oh, damn. Try copying everything but the 30 degree and seeing if that helps.
This one has a negative sign in front of the zeros. It should copy straight. That's what should happen. I can't fix this one.
That's so weird, man.
I can't believe it still snaps too, even with... Okay, I just replaced the beam. I deleted the beam and replaced it. And now it's good.
That's so weird.
Dude, the amount of time we're gonna have to spend making sure everything is straight. So here's the thing, it's gonna do this.
Oh god, I'm scared now with that.
Are you able to select things now? Is anything working for you?
Here, watch. You want to see what I see? Here,
Yeah,
I'll show you on my... It's actually kind of funny. I can't see anything. That's what I see. So anything you're currently pasting, I can see, but everything... Nothing else has loaded in.
What the heck? Okay, here, let me try something. I'm gonna save it. Okay.
Before you load it, though, let me join in and then load it in. Or
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. It's kind of it's just being.
I think we finally we might just need to restart a game. Like I might because I have
did.
like I said, I have yeah, but I'm hosting. I'm gonna go ahead and restart my game. I think.
Okay.
I apologize for the people watching
Someone
on
just
stream.
made there's a portrait over here. I'm gonna go look at it. What did someone do? What is it? Someone created a sign. I want to know what it says. Lodestar is wait. Lodestar is.
We're allies with them. No big deal.
I know, but there's a giant plaque inside the SSC with it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, I have heard if you sit in the SSC for too long, then copying starts doing weird things. So maybe it's just because we've been. How long's this stream been up for? 2 hours. Okay. Are we still in a group? Let's see. Yeah, we are. Okay, so I'm in the editor now.
Okay, I'm joining in right now. Give me a sec to load in.
I need a second monitor for all of the tools. I wish I could put it on my other monitor. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Alright, try loading in the ship now. Yeah, that loaded in for me too.
Good.
Cool.
I'm gonna check one more time maybe that these are...
Once we get the top done, by the way, we need to save and reload it back in. That way it centers itself.
That's a good idea. Okay, so these are... Everything is straight now. So we should be good to just... Hopefully just copy it.
I can't select anything that's here anymore.
Message retracted? Oh, did he? Okay. Wait, you can't select it?
Mm-mm. That's so weird.
I'm seeing that you're selecting it.
Did you reset your game?
Yeah.
I'm gonna exit one more time when I entered.
Okay.
We're just running so many issues. It was working so well earlier too.
Yeah, it was working great, yeah.
Yeah, nothing's loading in again for me now. The fuck, man.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe we just need to call and come back again tomorrow and see if it's gonna work.
But I want to get back to the frame part.
I know, me too.
Because I don't want to forget
exactly,
anything.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Reset my game one more time. Don't think that's gonna fix it, but one can maybe hope.
I just hope there wasn't a compounding issue. I can't tell if that's straight or not.
Taking one of those
Okay,
190s.
it is. It is. It's okay. It all fits together. We're good.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
No way, man.
Okay, that makes me very happy. I was starting to get worried we were gonna have to manually place this.
You know how insane that is? That's probably why I have plating issues on some of my other bigger builds, is because of that.
I bet you that's exactly why you have plating issues. Dude, that's a little bit ridiculous.
It does, Jay, it does. I agree.
0.01 matters. Tell that to my physics teacher who thought gravity was 10 meters per second squared.
What? Oh god, that was. I want to make the math easier, so I'm gonna change physics entirely.
You know what else makes me mad? People that use 9.81.
Why?
Because the actual number is 9.805, so 9.81 is just as accurate as 9.8.
I mean,
it's just a bad round.
that one I can understand because it's 2 decimal places, but
no, but it's not even any more accurate. Like, yeah, it's 2 decimal places. It's just not more accurate. It's the same accuracy.
Yeah.
Like, I realize. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, good.
I think it's just connecting issues since you're hosting. It might just be because I think you're streaming and it's causing issues for me to join.
I don't know why my streaming would cause an issue, but...
Because you're hosting it, the whole ship off of your PC.
It's true.
Off of and whatnot.
I mean, I don't know what I should try.
That's not, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm not too worried about joining back in at this particular moment in time.
I feel like we're at a good place now, though. Like, okay, so if you see the stream, right, I've done a good bit more. It's all fitting together now. So, like, I'm happy about that.
No, I am too. I mean, at that point, if you can finish the 1 quadrant, I mean.
Yeah, maybe I'll finish the quadrant and we'll get back at it.
We can make going things go quicker.
Oh, for sure, this is a pain.
I would double check those 2 ones. That one.
You're right. It's fine. It's all good. It's all right. Yeah, I mean, we would have a number here, like, because I pasted all the way from over there to here. So if there was a problem, it would show up right there. And this all fit together. This is all straight. So.
Oh my god! I just want to know how many freaking beams we saved.
No, it is slightly off. Look at that. Very slightly off.
See, but
there's 3. I mean, there must be many more decimal places than what the rotate tool shows you. Like, you can tell that that's very slightly off. That's really annoying. Yeah, look at that. It is off.
But when did it start?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's like
you have to start. That means you have to start going beam by beam.
No, but I can't. Look, the rotate tool is correct.
Yeah, but somewhere else down the line it might not be, and that's why it's angled.
But I copied it all. It should be. It's all the same.
But you remember you were getting copy issues earlier.
Yeah, because the thing I copied was bad. The problem is, and I think I can prove this. Look at my Z. 0.000, okay? Now if I come over here, negative 0.00. Okay? So I bet you there's more than 3 significant figures in this.
Well,
and it just doesn't show you the number. I bet you this is like negative 0.0001. Yeah, exactly. As J-Tree says, yeah.
Well, Z is your depth, and technically you are on the negative side based off of the origin of the virtual space. Maybe that's why?
It should be 0.00 though. There should not be a negative sign. So that means that this might as well be like that. That's probably what it is. That's why it's off a little, is because it's slightly. Yeah, because the number does not show up in the. Okay, that's ridiculous.
I think that's still doable.
I think we can deal with it. I mean, look,
there's
this much error. Yeah, this is this much error.
I mean, as long as it's lining up at the end and not the giant gap we had earlier, and not understanding why.
Yeah. That shouldn't happen.
That is a win.
It shouldn't happen.
They need.
But does it matter? Does it weld? Yes, it welds. The issue is that the snap points are now very slightly offset, which means when we go to plate it, it's going to act weird.
Yeah, I've done ships in the past where with angles like this, where half of that slant there on that side of it will plate just fine, and then you'll hit a point where you have to literally unframe things, place the plate, and then reframe it back in just to get the plate to sit where it needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
and it's very tedious, and it's not fun, and it makes life way harder than it needs to be. I don't mind things being a little imperfect. It's just when we know something was lining up. You might have missed it when you weren't here, but we had issues with beams being 0.01 off throughout from one side of the ship to the other, and it caused basically a 6 centimeter offset in our beams, even though everything was perfectly straight visually. And that's what the issue where we're having issues. However, I think we can work with what that quadrant piece you got. I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. We just need to make sure when we flip it, everything's lining up and we're not getting that weird artifacting of 0.001. Man, that I know that's the issue on some of my other ships now. Like, I'm thinking about it now, and like that's 100% what's wrong with them.
Yep.
I kind of want to replicate that eventually, though. That way we can show that in the tips and tricks. Because that's actually big, because that could solve a lot of heartache for people, even though it's tedious to fix it, but at least it's not like a freaking game ruiner at that point. Just trying to twiddle your thumbs and figure out what's wrong. Deadly, I 100% agree with you.
Only 2 digits of precision.
I still forgot to order Domino's and it's too late now. I'm sad. Who needs Domino's when you have Skittles, though? That makes a healthy dinner, right?
Domino's is the best dinner.
Yeah, but I'm too late with Domino's, so now I have Skittles.
I don't understand this reaction thing at the end of the at the end of the bug report. Like, I guess I'm angry because I wasted an hour. I don't know. Like, do you click it and it bumps the priority? That's probably what it is. You probably select, if you select happy, you get put at the end of the queue, your bug report.
Angry.
Angry it is.
Because 0.01 caused so many issues with us.
Yeah. I wish I could. If I get right up next to this, because it attaches a screenshot. Cool. Bug report submitted. Okay, then also I guess there's another bug report for you not being able to join at all. It is potentially a bigger problem.
I think we'll be able to figure a workaround on that, though.
Yeah, probably so. Oh, that's annoying. At least the beams still snap even though they're offset a little. They probably added just a little bit of allowed air into where the snap points were, you know?
Yeah, but
just so that it would still
that
snap
air
even if
shouldn't
what they did
compound that bad that far.
Well, what they did, and I would probably bet money on this, they just put a bit of like a dead zone in the snapping just to kind of work around the problem. I bet you they knew about the problem. They just allowed it to snap if it was like 0.01 off. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I just feel like that can cause a lot more problems than it is good.
Yeah, I mean, we're really careful about it now, and the only thing it's going to cause us is a bit of inconvenience. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. But, I mean, that's a bit of inconvenience. Deadly Chameleon has an excellent point. He is clearly a man of great intelligence and culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is exactly true. No, we're not going to fix a 0.001 offset when we could be fixing the... I don't know, something more serious. Yeah.
Well, it's something good to still report.
Yeah, well,
that
so
they
they
can
know.
have
Yeah.
on their list of things to see. Because they've already talked about how the ship editor is still incomplete
Clearly.
and things like that.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't work great. I mean, I don't dislike it
So-
though. Like, I like it. I wish that there's a few things that I think would be better, but I do like how it works.
I wish they would have a tutorial for it.
Imagine that. That's not gonna fit, is it? No shot. Yeah, not even close.
You know what I think they're waiting for though, Virtual?
What?
Is someone to come out with an in-depth tutorial guide that way they can steal the same format off of it and then make their own.
No, they'll just be like, hey, can we use your in-depth tutorial guide? I've had that happen before. That's exactly what they do. Like, I'm completely serious. And like it happened in DU, a lot actually. Like,
Yep.
the social media manager would just DM me and be like, we need a video on this. I was like, okay. I didn't mind though, because then they would post it and it would get promoted, right? Yeah. I'm gonna finish this side. I'm really tired and I don't want to, but I'm gonna finish this side. I'm sorry that you can't join, but I don't.
I'm gonna try joining here in a second.
Hopefully this is fixed also. Was it a 48? Yeah, it must have been.
When you get off stream, we'll see about me trying to join and seeing if maybe it's just a bandwidth issue.
Yeah, which it may
with the way
be.
you stream.
I doubt it though. My internet's pretty good.
Yeah, I know my internet's pretty good too. Like I have gigabit and fiber and all that, so I don't understand why I would be having so much of an issue. Holy crap! I just joined station channel like 30 times, apparently. Oh, everything loaded in this time. Holy crap! Look at that.
Brilliant.
And I can select things. Okay.
Okay. Well, there we go.
I may have went through my task manager and just turned off every single program ever.
So maybe your computer was just crapping out. I doubt that.
I don't understand
I
why.
doubt
Because
that.
I was
Yeah.
at everything, like memory, like when I was joining in Starbase was like 20%. And it's still sitting like at 18%. I don't think a 2% memory difference would have been that killer.
Yeah, for sure.
So
That is one thing they've got like pretty well figured out is the performance. Like this game runs really good.
I think they do have some memory leaks.
Oh,
Leaks though
definitely. I
in
mean,
some
yeah,
places.
who doesn't? Yeah.
But those usually get solved over time.
Yeah,
Those aren't
they'll
something you
fix them, I'm
solve
sure.
in a day. I am moving your little wall piece back in and attaching it.
Okay.
That way we can
So
start
this
saving
guy
on some of
says this is I mean this is something we cover in the tips and tricks, right? This guy says I can't even fly properly. My pitch and roll are bugged on all ships I use, so I have to use my C key to move my ship from the past 6 days. All I can do is build. If you click V, you could open your controls, maybe reset your controls.
I will say
That'd be a
this.
good idea.
So I've ran into this bug. So if you're in a ship and then you store it and then respawn it, for some reason, if you had custom controls through your V menu, it will override them with the default ones, but also keep your custom ones at the same time. So
I
like
noticed
if you
that,
have your
yeah.
Q, E, and your A and D on separate keys, and you don't like them and you swap them, and then things
It'll move
reset,
both. Yeah.
it will now all 4 of those are tied on both movements again, and it's really annoying. But the easiest way I found to kind of just get movement back is press V, press the little trash can icon on that menu, just delete it and just start with a fresh custom sheet.
Unfortunately.
I feel like that's an easy bug they could fix too.
Oh yeah.
That's just
Oh yeah.
there's just
That's
some type
child's
of
play.
lines of code overlapping there for some reason, or one line
They
of code
will.
needs
I
to be
feel like it's the
taken out.
same story. I feel like there's just a billion little things.
Well, I think they have a bunch of people working on the same systems, and I think there's just too much redundancy in some of it, and that redundancy is fighting against each other in the code.
That would make sense.
So, I mean, I saw it all the time working on robotic and things like that. It happens when you have tons of people working on the same thing. All I'm gonna say is I'm happy that it lines up because it looks so much better.
This looks way better, and I'm sure it's so much more efficient too. Was it worth changing? I think it was, because I bet we had the same problem and we just didn't notice it.
Yeah. Yeah, I 100% think it's gonna be worth it. Because I'm already looking at it, we probably just in this one section saved almost like 600 to 800 beams.
Yeah. Do we need to add this fairly complicated fillet thing?
Let's not, because we can always add it in when we plate.
Let's just beef it up if we need to.
Yeah, we can always add it when we plate, but I don't think we will.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna
try to mirror this. I think we're done.
Do we want to? We need to shift this over.
Oh yeah. I'll just move it.
Just be careful not to. When you select it, don't move your camera.
Oh, is that what happens?
That's what one of them was saying.
No, now you got me worried. Just pick randomly, it's all fine. All fine and dandy.
Cool. Just making sure, I mean...
And then you're gonna find one that's 0.1 off and the whole ship's bad.
Dude, oh, my OCD would be killing me inside. That's why I'm not checking any of the beams right now.
I don't think you'll find any, because I checked them. But if you do...
So guess what? So objects for that one section was 660. Multiply that. Yeah, we're gonna save about 1,500, 2,000 of them. 1,500.
Nice.
1,250. Sorry, my math keeps changing as I actually do it.
It's not as many as I was hoping we'd save, but it's better than nothing.
Well, I mean, we'll really see once we get it flipped and flipped again. You did select some extra beams that you don't need back here. That you need to come click.
I didn't see those. You want to try to grab the rest of the panel?
There we go.
Oh wait, this is a problem.
Hmm?
Well, because the front is slightly different than the back.
Yeah. I was wondering.
Oh, whatever. Man, Mike, I can't see it. We're just gonna...
That's why I was kept on suggesting they shouldn't have this rendered in Space Station, because they already give you this tiny box and then they put freaking walls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't see
it's
crap.
Like, kind of like, oh, if you're gonna have us have a give us an actual wide area
I also
to
can't
actually
place
look
this
around
down for some reason.
So what I like to do in situations like that is use the shift key and then drag it out and then rotate it. That way it's at least space, it's in the build space.
That's a very good idea.
And now you can really worry about rotating it and whatnot.
Am I thinking about this correctly?
Nope. I can already tell just based off of the movement you did.
Oh, it didn't rotate. Okay. No, it's right. It just has to stick to the rotation, but it doesn't want to. Okay, it's just not rotating over. What? Why? I can't rotate it. Like, I can rotate it to the right orientation and I let go and it goes back.
Might be a little more tedious than what we want it to be, so we should just need it.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it the hard way.
I'm gonna just, yeah. If you do that, I'll grab the angle pieces and copy those.
I can tell. I mean, clearly the SSC was not meant to do gigantic things.
I mean, technically, this is within its build restraints.
Yeah, that's true. It might not be when we're
yeah.
done with it. Uh-oh. Purge it all.
You're off again?
Yes.
No way. Really?
Yeah, and even that one went off a little bit. Like, I rotated that one section perfect. This one went off by just a thousandth.
Dude, no freaking way.
No, now this one's off by 0.1. Now it's off by 0.2. Now it's off by 0.4. Dude, it's literally broken.
Shit.
Dude, I can't fix it.
No way, my stuff's off by 0.01 now too.
Oh my god.
Oh, how's that changed that number?
Okay, now some of the ones I pasted earlier are messed up.
Okay, okay. Before I cause more issues, I'm bringing those back. I'm pushing those back.
Are you guys still alive?
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh wait, yeah you are. You're still alive.
Oh, I'm dead inside.
What the fuck?
Oh wait.
Is it okay if we're in here or no?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
You have your
I would
transponder
not
on, by the
be.
way.
I'm still in the safe zone.
I'll just let you know.
What?
It tripped me out because I saw my ship moving and I was like, oh. Because I flew away from my ship. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Okay, this is going away.
It's moving. I was like, oh my god, someone stole my ship.
Oh man. Are you
Ah,
just
that's
placing
low.
them by hand now?
Yes, I'm gonna place them by
Oh
hand.
no.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Okay, these are right. They are right.
Mhm.
I didn't think that through, did I? I'll delete that.
Yeah, once those were right,
Get-
my
get
angle
rid of that
piece
right
actually lined up right. Oh wait, no, why'd you delete that?
Because I put a 36 instead of a 48.
Wait, what?
I put a 36 intersection instead of a 48.
Yeah, but you deleted my angle piece.
Yeah, because it was in the way.
I was about to move it.
Unbelievable.
Oh. No.
I don't know if I should trust it. Like, it says it's fine.
Yeah, I don't trust all these. I'm actually just gonna paste all my angles again, as you paste yours.
Can you check mine? Maybe as I'm doing this. Like go through
looks
it
good.
and tell me if I. We're just gonna have to hand build the other side because the other side's gonna offset by 0.1 now. That's okay. Just a little bit of offset's okay.
No, this is perfect. I mean,
No, but
I'm
I
not
mean
seeing
when we copy the big panel.
I don't think that's going to be an issue if it's 0.1 over
Yeah,
the
no, I don't
entire
think it will be.
piece,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
or 0.01.
It still shouldn't happen in the first place.
I agree.
Well, here we are. Yeah, so the solution to messed up beams.
Have somebody behind you checking
Yeah,
everything.
that too. Check every single one of them, all 6,000, or however many we have.
Holy crap. Okay, I know these are good, so I'm gonna just lay these down and then I'll come back and check them.
I'll check them behind you.
Or both these Iggy's?
They're all the same.
Yeah,
Are
because I
you
had
just you're just pasting them straight out of your inventory, aren't you?
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah.
I just placed one.
Yeah,
No,
so
I'm
that's
using
the
the
trick.
shift.
I'm gonna add that to tips and tricks.
To use a fresh object if sometimes the copied ones get corrupted by 0.01.
Yeah, sometimes they do. I've had like copy and paste to like a whole side of a ship and it's like off by like a millimeter on one side.
Yeah, that's what we're having exactly.
Except ours compounded so much across the entire frame that we were off by 6 centimeters when it wouldn't
Yeah, like it
line
was a
up properly.
big gap. Yeah.
But before we'd made some changes, it was lined up perfectly, and nothing changed that drastically. It was so weird.
I don't know. We don't ask questions.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, I know. That was the point, though. That's why we started this, was so we could learn. Maybe people on YouTube
Well,
can
here's
learn
the thing.
too.
I've done like a few ships at this point.
Well, now you know
I've-
exactly why you've had trouble.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh my gosh, this is what I was dealing with.
30K Gizium.
All right, I'm
Oh,
gonna
man.
move this.
Oh wait, I'm gonna
wall
fix this
piece.
back. I just realized this is off. Bad piece.
Okay, so the current theory is that this whole quarter of the ship is correct.
This whole section that we have going on is correct.
Hella correct. It better be, dude.
It really should be. So you should be able to copy everything up to the angled pieces.
That was a good selection.
I think yeah, it was. You got a couple of angled pieces on there, but damn, that was pretty good.
I found 30K Gizium all in 3 asteroids right next to each other.
Nice.
500 meters out of safe zone.
You're fucked. You went 500 kilometers out?
Do you guys know what would cause a battery in a fuse cell to blink often on light?
500 meters. Like I move an inch, and I'm back.
Using too much battery power?
What are you saying?
One of your chat.
Oh.
Is this more Gizium? Fuck yeah.
It's because they're being used, I think. Like when they're red is like current. Oh, actually, I have no idea.
I mean, batteries technically have a priority, and batteries will be used for others. So maybe it's getting to a specific battery or sets of batteries where it's going empty and full back and forth. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't know. Just a theory, an idea.
Oh, nice. These beams just clipped into each other.
Wait, did they?
Yeah, I let it go and it
Oh,
was
they're
just clipped.
yeah, they're clipped over here too. That means it's still straight. It's fine. It's just because it's the angled beam.
No, but I mean, like before, I think you didn't see it when I moved it. Dang, it's not happy. Come on. Work with me. Okay, that's what I like to see.
Now you need to go up.
You say that.
Oh, I did it when I got to this point.
Dude. The
I had it
Gizium's
for a second.
everywhere over here.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes that sweet spot is like literally half a pixel. I hate it.
I wish there was like an easy offset tool.
Oh, you try using the snap tool.
How do I use it? I don't even know.
It's that little
Yeah, I know
weird
what it
square
is. I just
grid
don't know how
one.
to use it.
How's it going?
So go. Oh nope, you messed up already. Because
did I
you just deselected everything. You need to push Control Z to get back to your selection. One more. No, Control Z. Control Z one more time. There you go.
Okay, I'm on the snap
Gizium
tool.
all the way
And-
out here.
And now go move your camera to where you can see the end of that beam.
Are you guys having fun yet?
Having a blast. you also have the T selected, and there you go. And so click that square that you just clicked.
No, click the one on the face.
Yeah.
Not the
Oh
top.
yeah, the one on the left.
No, not on the left, the face, the flat part. On the
Yeah,
front of
you
it.
need to go back on to the other side of the beam. Yeah.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, no, that was it. He saw that little dot
that's
center.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
click that.
Okay,
Click that dot until it's highlighted,
it is.
and then hover over the where it would be on that angled piece.
Oh.
There you go. Easy.
That's exactly like how SolidWorks works. I'm gonna use that more often. That's pretty cool.
There's definitely some pretty neat features in it, and there's also some ones that are you sit there and go, why?
Oh my gosh! No, we have a gap here at the very end.
Don't say that. What are you talking about?
Now come look between the angled piece and the where I'm staring at.
It'll weld though, right?
I don't know. Let's see. Let me bring out the welding tool.
It welds. It welds. It welds.
So we don't care about it?
It welds.
Is what you're
I
saying?
don't give a crap about it. I never saw that.
I never said.
Yeah, no, they definitely just put a fudge factor into the code. That's exactly what happens.
I hate that though. I
I
hate it so
know.
much. I hate that they did that because, why did they do us like that?
Dude, the snap tool's so useful.
Yeah, everything's
Okay, why did nobody
0.001
tell me about this?
We're all sinners in this capitalist, egotistical country.
We like to watch you suffer.
I think the latter is the most likely.
Wait.
Hey, can you deselect so I can copy all this crap?
Wait, I just want to check one thing real quick before.
You gotta see how far off it is.
No. I actually think if we select everything up to that point, I wish I may stream this here in a second, because I'm selecting what you just placed, right?
Uh-huh.
And it says that it's off by 0.001, but I'm curious if I can correct that 0.001 by selecting and just
See what I did? I would correct the negative to just straight up 0, and then it would go the wrong direction and it would be a bigger offset. So I would be careful with that. Well, you can always control Z.
nothing changed.
Easy, mother.
Alright, it's all you. I'm over it.
Oh wow, we've only used 1,000 objects. 1,100.
Yeah, so double that.
So yeah, so
and that's where we're
we
at.
saved half. It was definitely worth. Yeah, we saved half the beams.
And learned a major struggle in the process.
Yeah, a tip and trick is what we learned.
Something I don't want to have to deal with ever again.
Yep.
I mean, technically that's not gonna happen. We're gonna have to deal with it, but
Oh, I'm sure. Maybe I'll get it right this time. Yeah.
that's almost kind of cool right there too.
Dang it. I can see. I really wish I could tell if it was in the build zone.
Yeah, have it. If you could, you were out on my side.
There we go. And now I can just do this little bit of snap tool magic. Oh my god. That's so easy.
Once you learn how to use that tool, it's just like screw
It's so much
anything
better.
else.
And I was sitting there
we
finagling
saved a
around
solid
with it.
2,000 objects because we were at what, like 4,200 something.
We were at 4,300 something. Yeah.
Yeah, we saved just over.
Yeah, so
2,000.
we saved about half of the structure object. Okay, that was definitely worth doing. 100% worth doing.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
We should have no issues with object count now.
I hope not. We're probably still going to be... Well, here's the thing is, if we're at 5,000 when the frame's completely done, I think that's pretty good. Then we'll use maybe 1,000 or 2 for the plating. Yeah, I think
I
we'll
don't
be
even
fine.
think we'll use over 1,000 on the plating, personally.
I hope bolts... Yeah, no, bolts are different, yeah. Bolts are going to probably be... Well, we're not going to do any cargo containers, so we'll be easy fine on the bolts.
I mean, I think we'll have some cargo containers on
Oh,
here
the
that are
cost
static.
went down. It was 108,000, now it's 65,000.
Yeah, I mean, we used
Yeah,
half
because
the amount of things.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm ready to call it here, though. I'm beat. I'm ready to go to bed. I think we did good progress, though. Like, do we have a straight frame?
We continue this tomorrow, then?
Yeah.
What time do you get off work?
I'll be home at 3 o'clock my time, so Central Standard Time.
Okay. That's fine.
What time zone are you?
Mountain.
Okay.
So we're an hour difference.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, I'll be home and we can... Well, probably finishing the frame is tomorrow's goal. I guess I'll make a build series out of it. Why not?
I think we can finish the frame, the outer frame, and then get the inner side framed up and start placing like hard points and engine
I'd like to
placement.
see that. Yep.
Would be a good place to get.
I'm happy with where we are right now. Like it was.
Do
I
we
mean,
want to
spent
do a
lot
little
of
command
extra time,
tower
but-
off here in the back?
Oh,
Is
for
that
sure,
what the goal-
dude.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, where else would you put the cockpit? I mean, you've seen my ships, right?
Dude, I'm like half tempted to
All on
make it
the
like a
front.
Star Destroyer type style of command
That
point.
would be so cool. I'd like to do multiple layers. So like one bubbly layer here that comes up maybe a couple meters, and then another layer on top, and then like the bridge, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it kind
No,
of
I get
builds
that.
up. Yeah. Like
No, that's what I was
cake
saying
tier.
about having. Yeah, I have a few ideas on the interior side of things too that I think are gonna be really good.
Okay. We just need to make sure in
Because,
everything we do that we're very, very cautious about how many parts we use.
Yeah.
It's like generator is like, how many parts is that? 1, 2,
Before
3,
we get
4,
off,
5, 6,
though,
7, 8. It's 9 parts per generator or
I
something?
do want to test one thing, and you might want to save this piece that I'm gonna throw in because I have it saved as a module, and it's actually really good for frame wise.
I would love to save that. You'll have
That
to
right there.
deselect it before I can save it.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of.
Wait, there's
Running it.
2? Oh, and the
Yeah.
frame, okay.
Would
I
you
found
want to do plasma
130K
thrusters, or do we want to do
plasma.
engine wall?
The plasma thrusters look way cooler. I feel like this
That's
is
kind of where
critical.
I'm
Yeah.
at.
Like, I almost want to do both, like surround them in engine wall.
Well, here's my thing. If you look at if we put 2 plasma thrusters and we just don't add a shiz ton of rings to them, we're basically in 2 plasma thrusters. We're getting more than what we could out of an entire freaking triangle wall.
Yeah, so it would be good and fairly efficient, I'd assume, for long distance.
Yeah, and then we can use thrusters like tier 3
Yeah, so
thrusters
we can
for all the
use-
other axes.
Well, tier 2, but yeah. We can use T2.
Tier 3 is not that expensive though.
Yeah, but it takes the Zalian.
Tier 3 thrusters?
Uh-huh.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they
the
don't.
propellant converter does. Or at least...
Yeah, but you don't need to put a tier 3 in
Yeah,
there.
you
You
put,
can put
a
tier
tier
2s.
2 propellant converter. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
And it's still it's still just fine. Like
You
my
you
TIE
still
fighter
get
runs
some.
off the tier 3s.
You don't get as many bonuses, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but I mean, come across Zalium and then switch out the converters, then you do.
Hmm. Yeah, okay, and so we'll just turn off the plasmas when it's just maneuvering around a station, which is probably what this is going to do most of the time.
It's gonna just be a giant.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a giant billboard.
it's exact. I feel like that's the point.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
I feel like our group can also plan out a trip with it out into.
I would like to use it to get TIE fighters to the moon.
I think that would be fun.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, yeah, it's a giant carrier. It's sick. That's about it.
I mean, I could see this for like, instead of if we swapped out the TIE fighters for little mining rigs, and people go out and just
but
mine to their heart's content, and then come back, transfer their storage. I'm actually genuinely curious how many freaking cargo containers we can probably fit in this thing.
More than you can bolt, guarantee you. 1,000's not that many. Like, I placed them down, I was like, oh, I could easily build a ship with this, and I realized that I hit bolt limit with just 1,000 containers. And now, if you put the containers along a frame, then you could do 4 bolts per container.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is build out the racks as a module, and you can just bolt containers after it's been spawned in, because
it should have some containers, like, but I don't think this should be a hauler. Maybe if we decide we really love it once we build the carrier, and if there's enough room in the budget.
Well, that's why I'm saying we build it to where we can add
version.
modules in later, so we'll have a base version, and then we can create modules that get stuck inside of it later for whatever purpose we need it for.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream, I think. Thanks for everyone
Don't forget to save.
Who tuned in. Yeah, I already saved. Yeah. We had a few people watching. It's pretty cool. Hopefully y'all learned something. We'll see y'all later.